Hey, welcome to AYL TV, everybody. I'm Scott Huntsman.
I'm Skyller Dykstra, and today we are out on Toquerville Falls with the Dirty Adventure crew.
It's a beautiful day out.
It is.
I've never been on this trail, Skyler.
It's not too hard, but it's a fun one. A few river crossings.
I'm looking forward to some fun today.
Yeah, beautiful waterfall at the end.
Wonderful. I mean, I really want that. Pictures, right?
Yep.
That's where I see everybody's pictures, so I'm all about that.
Yeah, this is the iconic photo spot for Hurricane.
Cool. Well, I'm glad we finally got this done because you've invited me to this a few times and I've never been able to go. So
6 years now we've been inviting you.
Yeah,
You finally came, man.
We finally made it, right? I'm a little late, but it's all cool, man. Hey, I say what we do is get everybody together. And you got a bunch of clubs here, right?
Yes, we have 4 different clubs here today. So we got Western Slope 4-wheelers with us from Colorado. We have Vegas Valley 4-wheelers from Vegas here. Nice. Then we have SLC Built and Dirty Adventure crew.
Wow, that's a bunch. Well, it looks like it's pretty good. You seem to be good at these big bunches of Jeeps. You do that really well.
Yeah, I seem to end up getting the big ones all the time.
Well, you know what? Why don't we get everybody together, get them rounded up, and see the beauty of this trail? Let's get her done.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
Always love running with the Dirty Adventure crew because Skyler and his family and all of his friends, they do such a good job about pacing it so well. It's never stop and go. You never stop for long periods of time because you don't want to be stopped and like just stuck and sitting in your rig. You're out here to wheel and to see the scenery and to put your tires on some rocks. They know the trails, they know where to put you, they're great spotters. They do such a good job getting us through the trails.
We just ran Toquerville Falls and part of Rattlesnake Gulch, and this is a really beautiful trail out here in the Hurricane Toquerville area. You're gonna love it, it's beautiful out here.
It was a lot of fun. All those river crossings, it was so picturesque. Everyone's so friendly, and obviously the trail was it's so beautiful. And then you have these falls here at the end that make it absolutely worth the entire trail.
I've never seen the waterfall on Frozen before, so that's sweet. That was really neat.
Yeah, if you come out this time of year, you're in for a treat because it's something different.
Gorgeous.
The background here, as you can see, is quite possibly one of the most beautiful places you could reach as a destination. A large part of off-roading is getting to a beautiful place, and luckily this trail also has beautiful views the whole time. You're up on ridges, you're going down in through rivers, and every single way that you turn is another area of beauty that I think a lot of people who maybe aren't from the West or the Rocky Mountain region may not understand. They may look at this as being just a big desert with rocks, but when you actually get in it, you really get to recognize its own unique beauty, and it's a gorgeous place to be.
Hey, Skyler, this trail is cool, and I love the view. I see Zion's way out there. The sun's catching it just right. What's coming up?
We're about to drop down this hill right here and get down to Rattlesnake Gulch and do some river crossings.
Oh, nice. Time to get wet.
It is.
All right.
So while we hit this hill and hit the river crossings, why don't you guys go check out this first story? Welcome back to AYL TV.
You know, we're great time on the trail. You guys are doing a great job.
Thank you.
Well, the one thing I think that I get asked the most about by a lot of people on the trail, as well as, you know, my own customers, they want to know about the vehicles.
They do.
Because you get a really adverse set of vehicles. We may all have Jeeps, you know, and throw a Toyota or a Blazer in the mix, or a Hummer, I guess, today too.
Yeah, we had a Hummer with us.
And there's so many different ways to prepare the vehicles for the trail. You've got so many things that you've done. I've got my basic thing. Tell me what drew you to a Cherokee?
So for me, for the Cherokee it's a dying breed. You know, there's not many of them out there. The ones that are out there, they've been beaten to heck. This is really my 3rd Cherokee I've had.
Really?
Too, so.
Yeah. So you're just a Cherokee guy. You're Cherokee Nation.
Yeah.
Tanya and myself, our first Jeep was a TJ. We had a TJ, long arm suspension under it, had a lot of fun with that. It's a little stretched, but I like the wheelbase of the JKU.
Yeah, I think you're almost 20 inches longer than me.
Yeah, probably, pretty close.
In Moab on Poison Spider, and he wanted to drive, so I let him, and I decided I was not a passenger princess, so I said, you need to get your own Jeep.
Yeah, passenger princess lasted about 17 seconds for her.
So he got his own Jeep, and so now he comes on with the trails with me.
You can come from all walks of life, and we've got somebody here from South Carolina today, right? And they have friends from California and Colorado, but when we're all here together, we're not just friends, we're family, and we'll get together and have great meals together, and we laugh, and we build these experiences that money can't buy.
I just love the people that we've met. I think that it's amazing. It was absolutely on accident to have our page. It was literally just me and him got a Jeep and we wanted to document it. And it's turned into like a really amazing, we've met some of the best people and we've met some of the best friends and we've had some of the coolest experiences, and the opportunities that we get are just invaluable.
The opportunities we get to go wheeling with professional wheelers and see different types of environment, it is fantastic. It's it's a big part of why we've kept it going.
It really comes down to a matter of personal preference.
It does.
You know, and what works for you.
Yep, and what makes you happy, you know? So all you gotta do is, if you have a rig, just get out on the trail and wheel it, and you'll find out exactly what you need to change on it as you go.
Hey everybody, welcome back to AYL TV. Skyller, the falls. Wow.
They're great, beautiful, huh?
This is like, I never imagined it would be this beautiful right here as it is. I've seen pictures, but pictures obviously didn't do the justice.
No, and we got a special year this year. I've only seen these falls twice in my life being frozen like this.
Wow, what a special treat that is. Well, you know what? The access here is really important to us. I know it is to you.
It is.
You know, and the land closures going on are certainly a big concern, and we want to look a little deeper into that. Check this out.
Access to these trails and our public lands is so important to me personally. I'm actually a 18-year pediatric cancer survivor. I have a total left knee replacement. My left leg is completely reconstructed. So hiking, walking, rock climbing with my legs, not a possibility for me. So having access to these trails where I can get myself to views like this is important, because there would be no way for me to access this view, this experience, these memories with my friends without my Jeep and these trails.
If there's no trails for vehicles to go on, then there's no need for our products. And that not only affects just the people who enjoy the sport, that affects all the people that work for us. At Easy Fleet, we employ over a dozen different people. And those are jobs here with people right in our own area here in Utah, between our assembly team, fulfillment and warehousing teams, and then frankly on a personal level, it's my entire family.
We're part of a few off-roading clubs and groups like Dirty Adventure Crew, Munches with Winches, Salt Lake City Built Jeeps. Everyone just has the same goal, is to keep our trails clean, and if we can come out and clean things up, then that's great. We do events, we go to Slorex, lots of different things that we get to meet people and tell people the importance of coming out on the trails to keep them open, and so we can keep enjoying things. You think of people who don't have access, like people in wheelchairs or people who can't walk. The importance of getting into an off-road vehicle and doing these trails is huge for them, because they can't do those things. And so if we keep closing them, how are they going to ever experience this kind of beauty? How are they ever going to have this type of adventure in their life?
I think that preservation comes at a very difficult cost. We talk about Utah having the greatest snow on earth, but it's so much more than that. You hit places like down here in Toquerville, San Hollow, and the kids have so much fun, but if they weren't involved in the Jeep community, how would they even know that there's these Toquerville Falls here, not too far off the freeway, where they could just have an absolute blast? And so I think it does a huge disservice to the public by closing a lot of these lands.
bottom line of all of this is, if you're an avid off-roader and you care about public land use, please stay involved. So work with the organizations here that work for you. Blue Ribbon Coalition, Utah Public Lands Alliance, Utah Four-Wheel Drive Association, great resources, stay involved. This is a beautiful trail. As we keep rolling along on this, you check out this next story coming up.
Welcome back to AYL TV. What an awesome day on trail today. We are joined today by 4 different clubs. We had, of course, Dirty Adventure Crew. We had Western Slope four-wheelers. We had SLC built Jeeps. And we had Vegas Valley four-wheelers with us today. It was awesome. So we finally reached the falls. This is one of the most iconic photo places out here in southern Utah. Everyone's got to come here, get their photo. So why get these photos? Why don't you guys go check out next week's show?
Hey, what a great time on the trail today, Skyller. Great job leading.
Thank
you weren't kidding, man. This is beautiful.
It is. It's wonderful up here.
It is. Hey, did everybody have a good time? Yeah! You bet we did. It was wonderful. I mean, hey, the weather couldn't be better. Awesome. How'd everybody do?
They did great. We had no problems. Everyone made it through all the water crossings perfectly. It was awesome.
Absolutely awesome. Well, I guess with all of that in mind.
Yep, there's just one thing you got to remember.
What's that?
It's a great big world out there.
It is, so we encourage you to get out and enjoy Adventure You Love. Yeah! Woo-hoo!